In 2015, NASA's New Horizons spacecraft performed the first ever flyby of one of the planets in the solar system. What it saw was incredible. Ice mountains over 3,000 meters tall, a possible subsurface ocean beneath the ice, vast plains of frozen nitrogen like Sputnik Planitia, a thin but complex atmosphere made of nitrogen, methane, and carbon monoxide. And yes, that now iconic heart-shaped region on its surface. Hey there, science lovers. Today we're talking about one of the most debated space objects in modern astronomy, Pluto. It was a planet. Then it wasn't. So what really happened? Why did Pluto get kicked out of the planetary club? To get an answer, we need to start with the discovery of Pluto. Pluto was discovered in 1930 by Clyde Tombaugh, a 24-year-old astronomer working at the Lowell Observatory in Arizona. Astronomers had been searching for a mysterious planet X beyond Neptune, hoping to explain irregularities in the outer planet's orbits. Tombaugh used a technique called blink comparison, flipping between two images of the night sky, and spotted a moving object. That was Pluto. It was named after the Roman god of the underworld, a nod to its cold, dark, and distant location. And fun fact, the name was suggested by an 11-year-old British girl named Venetia Burney. For 76 years, Pluto held its title as the 9th planet in the solar system. But as telescope technology improved, astronomers began finding other icy objects in the Kuiper Belt, a region beyond Neptune filled with small frozen bodies. Then came the discovery of Eris in 2005, a Kuiper Belt object slightly more massive than Pluto. That was a game changer. If Pluto was a planet, shouldn't Eris be one too? And what about the dozens of other similar objects? In 2006, the International Astronomical Union, IAU, met in Prague to resolve this. They created a new definition of a planet. According to it, a planet must, first, orbit the Sun. Second, be massive enough to be rounded by its own gravity. Third, clear its orbit of other objects. Pluto failed the third criterion. Its orbit overlaps with other objects in the Kuiper Belt, meaning it hasn't cleared its neighborhood. So it was reclassified as a dwarf planet. Pluto has a thin atmosphere composed mainly of nitrogen with traces of methane and carbon monoxide. This atmosphere expands when it gets closer to the Sun and freezes back onto the surface as it moves away. Pluto has an equatorial diameter of about 1,477 miles, making it about 1/5 the width of Earth. Despite its small size, it has a complex and varied surface. This planet is incredibly cold, with surface temperatures averaging around -375 to -400 degrees Fahrenheit. This extreme cold contributes to its icy surface and atmosphere. Some of Pluto's surface is composed of water ice, which is less dense than nitrogen ice. This unique composition contributes to its intriguing geological features. A day on Pluto, which is one rotation on its axis, lasts about 153 hours, which is almost a week on Earth. One of the most iconic features of Pluto is a large heart-shaped glacier named Tombaugh Regio, which is about the size of Texas. This glacier is primarily made of nitrogen ice and showcases the dynamic processes occurring on Pluto's surface. So yes, Pluto may no longer be classified as a planet, but it has gained something even better: scientific attention, curiosity, and respect. It reminds us that science is not static. It evolves with better data and deeper understanding. Pluto didn't get kicked out. It helped redefine what it means to be a planet. If you think Pluto still deserves its crown, or if you just love space as much as we do, leave a comment, drop a like, and subscribe for more cosmic insights. Stay curious and keep looking up.